Hello, everybody. It's nice to see everybody. My name is Laura Renankowski. I'm an international astrological life and relationship coach. And I coach in English, Spanish, Finnish, and Italian. I'm not an astrologer, but I know a lot about astrology. And that's why I give these astrology talks. And today we're going to talk about the new moon in Taurus with a solar eclipse, which is happening on the 30th of April. So, we're 5 days early, but it's good. It's good to know about all these energies so that you can get, so that you can prepare for all these very strong energies that we're in, and that will get, they're going to get stronger the closer we get to the new moon and the solar eclipse. So the new moon in Taurus with the solar eclipse is happening on April 30th, and it's a partial solar eclipse. And it has positive links to Mars and Uranus, the spiritual meaning of the solar eclipse. April 2022 astrology relates to initiating positive change and following your passionate desires. So this is all about, following your passionate desires, whatever that is. So think about what that would be for you. The alignment of Venus and Jupiter, less than 1 hour after the Taurus solar eclipse, is an excellent omen for love and money. So love and money are being highlighted now, which is very good as well. It adds sensual love to the unbridled passions of Mars-Uranus. Finally, this eclipse aligns with asteroid Eros to leave no doubt you will be chasing your passionate desires. The new moon in Taurus on Saturday, April 30th, 2022, is the second new moon of the month. It is also a solar eclipse and marks the beginning of a new eclipse phase that lasts until October 25th, 2022. Located at 10 degrees 28 to Taurus, the April 30th solar eclipse is very well aspected for such an important turning point. It aligns with Uranus, which can be a difficult placement. A solar eclipse is just like a regular new moon where the moon passes between Earth and the sun. However, a solar eclipse is more powerful because the moon darkens the sun. The strongest and most important aspect of astrology is sun conjunct moon. It gives an invigorating burst of energy and initiative. It also brings emotional balance, not irrationally emotional, and not too cold and calculating. It means all possibilities are on the table, and you can rightly put yourself at the forefront of new plans for the future. So this is an excellent time for making a fresh start, turning over a new leaf, or starting a new project. You can also question old habits, behaviors, and beliefs as you search for new and inventive ways to make progress. Eclipses are always associated with changes, and these changes can be very, very drastic. I've experienced a couple of drastic changes in my own life during eclipses. So be prepared for all kinds of changes. Solar eclipse sextile Mars gives a boost of confidence, strength, and courage. It is excellent for physical activities like exercise, manual labor, and competitive activities like sports and business. Personal relationships, especially those of an intimate nature, benefit from extra warmth, charm, and charisma. It also increases passionate desire and sexual attraction. A solar eclipse is a perfect time to start new projects or make a fresh start. The sextile to Mars adds initiative and assertiveness to get things moving. It is especially good for getting things done you have put off in the past because they seem too difficult. So it's a great time to start new projects, and it's a great time to get things done that you've been putting off. Solar eclipse conjunct Uranus brings change and excitement. The risk of unwanted change and chaos is greatly reduced by the sextile to Mars. So there should be positive changes and greater personal freedom. It is perfect for starting something totally new and different. Uranus also adds flexibility, open-mindedness, intuition, and self-awareness to the solar eclipse April 2022 astrology. Mars sextile Uranus increases initiative, motivation, inspiration, and your desire for fun and excitement. It further stimulates physical attraction and makes you more daring and adventurous. You should also be more willing to take risks and try something new. This really is an ideal eclipse for initiating big changes in your life. They should happen quickly and relatively smoothly. Venus conjunct Jupiter brings love, money, harmony, and happiness. So this is an excellent eclipse for socializing and especially for dating. Making friends comes easy, and new partnerships should be genuine and mutually beneficial. Good fortune also applies to long distance travel, financial investments, higher education, and the law. Venus sextile Pluto makes companionship more important as you feel a longing to share your love with someone special. Obsessions are possible, and a new romance would be a whirlwind experience and greatly change your life. Deeper feelings of love in an existing relationship can evolve it to a more profound or spiritual level. Jupiter sextile Pluto amplifies and intensifies the good fortune in love and money created by Venus conjunct Jupiter. Increased power and influence bring positive change and success. Powerful forces working behind the scenes can lead to spiritual and personal growth, wealth creation, and professional advancement. A strong urge to reform something in your life may coincide with an opportunity to do just that. The April 30th solar eclipse conjunct Uranus and sextile Mars brings positive and exciting change that happens quickly. It takes away inhibition and makes you motivated to chase your most passionate desires. The alignment of Venus and Jupiter less than 1 hour after the eclipse perfectly complements the unbridled passions of Mars-Uranus with sensual love. It also makes the solar eclipse April 22 astrology extremely fortunate. The sextile to Pluto amplifies and intensifies that good fortune further. Asteroid Eros so close to the Taurus solar eclipse leaves no doubt that the main theme of this eclipse is passionate desire. The influence of the April 30th solar eclipse lasts up to the solar eclipse on October 25th, 2022. The best time for starting new projects is during the 2-week waxing moon phase from April 30th to the May 16th lunar eclipse. So the time, like we're entering the eclipse season. We're entering the eclipse season right now, and you know it's a very powerful time, and it's a powerful time of changes as well. So if you want to start a new project, you know the best time to do that is in between the two eclipses. And then it will be interesting to see what happens in your life between now and the 25th of October. You know, like this period is a powerful period in terms of the eclipses and the changes. So the Taurus solar eclipse visibility. So a partial solar eclipse occurs when the sun and moon are not exactly in line with the earth, and the moon only partially obscures the sun. It looks like the moon has taken a bite out of the sun. So the April 30th solar eclipse will be visible in parts of Antarctica. So I guess the penguins will see it. The southern tip of South America and the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. So for example, I'm in Ireland, so I'm not going to see it. And anybody that's in Europe won't see it. All right, so now I'm going to talk how the new moon in Taurus solar eclipse is going to affect the different signs. So for Aries, a Taurus solar eclipse 2022 helps you take small steps toward your long-term goals. You will objectively gather new information until you have a clear perception of what you want and how to get there. Increased flexibility and open-mindedness allow you to adapt to small but positive changes in circumstances. Taurus. The solar eclipse in Taurus brings a burst of energy, vitality, and enthusiasm. This is a perfect time for new beginnings. Increased confidence and initiative help you reach your goals. You can make a good impression on those with the power and influence to make a big difference in your life. Gemini. The Taurus solar eclipse helps you take small steps toward your long-term goals. You will objectively gather new information until you have a clear perception of what you want and how to get there. Increased flexibility and open-mindedness allow you to adapt to small but positive changes and circumstances. Cancer. The new moon in Taurus increases your personal power and influence, which helps in self-promotion and the achievement of goals. Any problems should be easier to solve and previous resistance fades away. This is a good time for starting new relationships and asking for favors. Leo. The solar eclipse brings the potential for challenges that test your character. If you are on the right path, you will still make some progress by staying focused on the main goal. But if defeat and disappointment get the better of you, it might be time to reassess your goals. Virgo. The new moon in Taurus has a harmonious and relaxing influence. If dating, you are likely to attract just the right kind of person for this time in your life. Increased confidence means gains can also be made in your professional life. You can expect favors from others, especially men and people with power. Libra. The April solar eclipse could make you feel insecure, anxious, and indecisive, but it also gives the urge to achieve an imagined future goal. The key to success is learning to restrict yourself to a single goal. It will then be easier to make decisions, and uncertainty will be replaced by inner balance. Scorpio. The solar eclipse astrology increases your determination to compete and win, but some people may oppose your efforts. If so, step back from the situation and work out why you are getting these reactions. Compromise and compliments will make your life much easier. Sagittarius. The April solar eclipse could make you feel insecure, anxious, and indecisive, but it also gives you the urge to achieve an imagined future goal. The key to success is learning to restrict yourself to a single goal. It will then be easier to make decisions, and uncertainty will be replaced by inner balance. Capricorn. The Taurus new moon has a harmonious and relaxing influence. If dating, you are likely to attract just the right kind of person for this time in your life. Increased confidence means gains can also be made in your professional life. You can expect favors from others, especially men and people with power. Aquarius. The solar eclipse brings the potential for challenges that test your character. If you are on the right path, you will still make some progress by staying focused on the main goal. But if defeat and disappointment get the better of you, it might be time to reassess your goals. Pisces. The new moon in Taurus increases your personal power and influence, which helps in self-promotion and the achievement of goals. Any problems should be easier to solve, and previous resistance fades away. This is a good time for starting new relationships and asking for favors. So thank you. May this new moon in Taurus for the solar eclipse bring about positive changes for you. I offer coaching sessions in English, Spanish, Finnish, and Italian. You can get in touch with me if you want a session at lauracoaching@gmail.com. And my website is laurareninkoski.com, and my Wake Up to Your True Potential YouTube series where I interview people, and the link is there. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. So I will stop sharing and stop the recording.